Greetings, you all. Happy Wednesday. I'm going to put on my earphones because there's a lot of background noise, so that I'm not competing for hearing space. Okay, you all. So today is the day that Mercury rules, and Mercury is currently in Taurus. Mercury in Taurus is an energy. Mercury is our mind and how we process information. Mercury is a very significant planet, an aspect of us, because it's about our thinking, our thoughts. And we live in a mental reality. Everything here comes from the mind. So, like right now, I'm sitting in a restaurant. Somebody thought about this restaurant first. I'm sitting on a chair. Somebody thought about it. Somebody designed it. They brought it out of their mind and into the material realm. So that is the energy that we have today. That thoughts are things. Thoughts are real opportunities to understand that we are creating just by having a thought. So the sun has gone into Gemini. It went, and so it's at the earliest stages of Gemini. So it went in yesterday, and it's still at the earliest degrees of Gemini. Now, here's what's happening with this month. This month, and let me just say, I'm explaining this the best way that I can because I'm getting a download and I have pictures of it in my mind that I want to give you language for it. And I hope that my intention is that the language will speak to you in a way that helps you apply it to what's happening in your life. So Gemini is the energy of, like I said, it's our mind and our thoughts. But it's a twin energy. So what it really is like, if you can imagine a photo before it's developed, the negative, right? And if you understand negatives put the dark where the light is and the light where the dark is. So this month, we are going to be watching a tremendous shift in what was up going down and what was down going up and what was left going right. We're going to watch reality become reordered. The thing that you want to do in that is you want to relax. You want to allow and keep your mind focused on loving yourself and being present to yourself. So whatever it looks like out there, don't fucking react to it. Whatever shows up in your reality, know that that is the end of it. Don't go into action with it. Don't go into judging it. Literally come into, I love myself. Even though this thing I'm experiencing, I'm seeing, because it's the illusion. The external world is changing, you all. And it changes through you. It has to change through you. So the more you love yourself, no matter what's happening, the more you come back to an experience of love and acceptance. Oh, that's so interesting. I love myself. Oh, that looks interesting. Oh, that I love myself. Right? So you never want to abandon yourself, because if you abandon yourself this month, you're going to interfere with the alchemic process that's occurring. And you want to, and what would interfering with the alchemic process look like? You know, like they talk about when a butterfly is exiting the cocoon, if someone comes to help the butterfly won't be able to fly. Like you literally have to allow the butterfly to squeeze out of the cocoon experience so that it can actually then take flight. So you don't want to interrupt. For those of you who have had children, if you're a woman, you know once that baby gets in the lineup, that's all you can do. You can't go any other way. The baby is coming. All you can do is push and breathe. That is it. This is that kind of month, okay? All you can do is push and breathe. Do not react to the external reality. And if things come up that trigger you, love yourself. Do the things you need to do to nurture yourself when the triggers come up. The triggers will come up because we are breaking ranks with an old mindset. Because This is Gemini. So the old mindset is dying this month. The old mindset is dying. A new mindset is coming in. And so with Mercury and Taurus right now, we are literally putting the things in order. Now, your ego is not doing this. Don't try to look at what, if I got it, or don't do that. You want to move into trusting and loving yourself and knowing that there is a force that is greater than you, that knows exactly what you need, that you are cared for. You want to come into deep love and acceptance of yourself and allow the world to collapse and come back. And if you don't react, or you react very little, or you take care of yourself in the reactions and don't try to change the external world, it will morph into something different. If you have the capacity to sit still and allow it to take form, it will. And it might look cuckoo. It might look like, what the fuck? But you sit with it, read through it, love yourself, nurture yourself, give yourself the things you need, play music, do whatever you... And if you have fear come up, because fear is a part of this, sometimes, not always, but it could be, because we're in this very transformational energy and there's a lot of uncertainty. And so sometimes fear comes up. And so what you need to do if fear comes up is be with yourself. So if fear comes up, you book an appointment with somebody who can support you, like myself, or if you have a therapist, and you talk it out, you work it out, but you do what you need to do for yourself to manage your fear, but you managing your fear and loving yourself will transform the external reality. See, we have been raised in a culture where we think that we got to go do something. And really, most of the times, the solution is to do nothing. And that is the greatest power, to literally just allow it to occur, especially when you're in a deep alchemic, metamorphosizing experience. Trust the process. Trust the process. Don't look at what you see as if it's real. It's changing. So if it looks fucked up, celebrate. If it looks like, oh my God, I hate this, that's good. And the work is to be courageous in that. One day at a time, one breath at a time, one step at a time. So we have the moon in Pisces right now. And the moon is, Pisces is where the North Node is. So we are on a evolutionary carpet ride right now. It's literally getting started. This entire month is going to be a very rapid experience of transformation. And so you want to secure yourself. Put your spiritual seatbelt on. Every day you want to, what are the things I need to do today to make sure that you want to, because we're having a full moon in Sagittarius in a month, we're having a new moon in Gemini in a week or two, or soon, which is deeply transformational energy because we live in a mental reality. So every day, the night before, it will be beneficial for you to write down the things that you need to focus on the next day. And then no matter what happens, make sure that you focus on those things. And if you can't fulfill, like it's a to-do list, right? If you can't, then you put the things that you didn't get done on the next list. So what is that looking like for me? I bought a cat tree for my house. It's it's a floor to ceiling cat tree. And I put it together and there's like 5 inches of space. It's not going all the way up to the ceiling. So I've just been feeling the incompleteness of that and looking at it every day going, and then yesterday I was like, okay, let me send them an email to the company. Here's the problem I'm having. And then I just imagine the cat tree going all the way up to the wall. I just imagine it, even though I don't have the piece. I don't know. I send them the email. This morning I get the email, a return email back, and he says, I have the solution. You don't even have to pay for it. I'm going to just send you the piece that will allow it to extend, because I literally felt myself wanting to be like, oh, I'm not going to be able to work this out. This is too hard. They said it will work this way. It didn't. But instead of engaging in that, I literally just stayed focused on my desired outcome. And okay, my desired outcome is for this cat tree to extend to the ceiling. And then, I was with it for days. And it's like, so what do I need to do? For days, I was just like looking at it. It's not secure. And then finally, it was like, send them an email. I sent them an email. Today is right, because I didn't go into, oh, woe is me. What's wrong? And it was like, just take these deliberate actions, and then the solution comes. They didn't ask me for any more money, which they could have. They didn't. They just were like, okay, we'll send you the piece. Thank you. So that's what I mean when I say don't react to the 3D reality from a space of feeling powerless, frustration, and literally understand what is your desired outcome. And even if that's not happening, you're going to be there in your own experience, in your own body, and because you're there, it has to follow. It has to. And if it doesn't, it's because you're holding trauma or fear or guilt or something that's blocking it. Then you know what your work is. Then you know what you need to do in order to clear. It's like being congested. It's like being constipated. It's like being blocked up because you are, it's like being blocked up because there's something in the space. So this is going to be a really interesting month because the nodes are here. And we have the North Node in Pisces now, and then we're going to have the first quarter moon in Virgo where the South Node is. So we're going to be doing a lot of releasing old mindsets that don't serve us. Pay attention when they show up. Pay attention because they will show up. And when they show up, you're going to need to do the work to support you into another mindset, which is another timeline, which will give you new experiences. So that's it. Okay, you all. If you need any support, please look at my website, healwithmoonmama.com, and book transit readings. Book your transit readings. You can also book the Venus Rescue Kit to support you in really understanding your emotions and how you can dominate your emotional self, your feelings, all that fear, shame, right? You want to dominate that. That's fuel. You don't want to be at odds with that, but it's an uncomfortable experience to learn how to dominate it. So if you want to do your work, you can come and book your session with me, and I would be happy to support you. healwithmoonmama.com. Today is the final day to join Daughters of the 13 Moons if you are interested in that until next month. Daughters of the 13 Moons is the cheat code. If you want to really start getting mastery, join Daughters of the 13 Moons because we are doing the work in there. And I would love to have you. And Gabrielle, we would love to have you. All right. Peace and blessings, everyone. I'm sitting here on Larchmont at this restaurant called Swa, which I love. And I am having, let me just say that I can't stand when people show their food on, like it's like the thing I don't ever really talk about. Like I'm not really a foodie at all. And I'm always like, why are people showing their food? But I'm going to show you guys my food. I'm eating this thing called kanji. It's a rice porridge. It's made from jasmine rice, and they have mushrooms and scallions, and then you put like chili sauce in it. It is so delicious. And it's such a good breakfast. I try to manage how much starch I eat because starch does a thing in my system that's like, oh no. And today I'm eating starch. Okay. Anyway, so enjoy your day. If you need support, please. If you need a link, I can send you the link to join Daughters of the 13 Moons directly today. And you can look at my website if you need support, healwithmoonmama.com. Okay, peace and blessings, everyone. Pay attention to your mind. Bye-bye.